Hey, what's up guys? Today we got a special budget-friendly device to talk about, the Motorola Moto G Stylus. Stylus phones at an affordable price are a rare find, so does this one hit the mark? Stick around as we dig into the design, display, performance, stylus functionality, cameras, and battery life. Also keep in mind that a link to Motorola Moto G Stylus will be included in the video description below, so if you are interested in the pricing of this smartphone, then just check the video description. Let's kick things off with the design. The Moto G Stylus is a budget phone, but it doesn't look cheap. It features a clean and simple design with a glossy plastic back that catches the light nicely. Available in twilight blue and metallic bows, the colors are subtle but stylish. The back panel does attract fingerprints though, so keep that in mind. One of the standout design elements, of course, is the built-in stylus that slides neatly into the bottom right corner of the phone. This is a feature typically reserved for more premium devices, so it's refreshing to see it in a budget model. The phone is fairly large with a 6.8-inch display, but it's well balanced, making it easy to handle. At 9.4mm thick and weighing in at 216 grams, it's a bit chunky, but that's partly due to the larger battery and stylus integration. Despite the all-plastic build, the phone feels solid in the hand, and the rounded edges contribute to a comfortable grip. Button placements are ergonomic, with the power button doubling as a responsive fingerprint scanner. The Moto G Stylus also keeps the headphone jack alive, which is great news for those who still prefer wired audio. Overall, the design is practical, sturdy, and offers more than what you would expect in this price range. Next up, let's talk about the display. The Moto G Stylus sports a 6.8-inch IPS LCD with a resolution of 1080 by 2460 pixels. This is a full HD plus display, which is impressive for a budget device. The colors are vibrant and the sharpness is on point for watching videos, browsing, or even sketching with the stylus. Now, while the display is bright and colorful, it isn't the brightest out there. With a peak brightness of around 450 nits, outdoor visibility can be challenging under direct sunlight. However, indoors or in shaded areas, the display performs well. Unfortunately, the screen is locked at a 60Hz refresh rate, which is standard for this price, but given that some competitors are offering 90Hz, even at this level, it's a slight letdown. That said, the overall viewing experience is still pleasant, with a good color accuracy and decent contrast for an LCD panel. The Moto G Stylus is powered by the MediaTek Helio G85 processor, paired with 4GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. For everyday tasks like social media, messaging, and browsing, the phone runs smoothly without major hiccups. App load times are reasonable, and multitasking between a few apps is manageable, although you might notice some slowdowns with heavier use. When it comes to gaming, the Helio G85 is capable, but it's not built for demanding games. Casual titles like Candy Crush or Subway Surfers run perfectly fine. However, if you jump into more graphics-heavy games like Call of Duty Mobile, you will need to dial down the settings to keep things playable. Frame drops and stutters are noticeable when pushing the device too hard, but for light gaming and everyday tasks, it does the job. On the software side, Motorola sticks to its near-stock Android approach, which is a big plus. The phone runs Android 12 out of the box, and Motorola's MyUX skin adds some useful customization options without any unnecessary bloatware. You can personalize gestures, tweak the home screen, and even set up some shortcuts for the stylus. The stylus isn't just a gimmick, it's generally useful for quick notes, doodling, and even navigating the UI. Motorola includes a dedicated stylus menu that pops up when you remove the pen, giving you quick access to note-taking, screen captures, and more. While it's not as advanced as Samsung's S Pen, it's a solid feature at this price point, adding real value for users who like to jot things down on the go. By the way, prices update on this phone almost weekly with sales and other general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, simply check out the video description and you will find the latest prices. And of course, if you find this video helpful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's talk about camera. The Moto G Stylus comes equipped with a triple camera setup, a 50 megapixel main sensor, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. On the front there is a 16 megapixel selfie camera. Starting with the main 50 megapixel sensor, it does a decent job in well-lit environments. The images are sharp with good color accuracy, though the dynamic range can be hit or miss. You might notice some blowout highlights in tricky lighting situations, but overall it's a solid performer for a budget phone. The 8 megapixel ultra-wide lens gives you a broader field of view, which is great for group shots or capturing more of your surroundings. However, the drop in detail is noticeable and the edges of the images can get a bit distorted. The 2 megapixel depth sensor helps with portrait shots, delivering decent edge detection and background blur, though it struggles a bit in low light scenarios. Video recording maxes out at 1080p at 30 fps, which is standard for this price point. The footage is stable enough for casual use, but you won't find the advanced stabilization or 4K recording here. For social media content or quick family videos, it's more than capable. As for the 16 megapixel front camera, it's decent for selfies and video calls. Skin tones are rendered naturally and details are adequate for posting on Instagram or TikTok. In low light though, the front camera struggles with noise and lack of detail. Battery life is one area where the Moto G Stylus really shines. With a 5000 mAh battery, this phone easily lasts a full day. Whether you're streaming, scrolling through social media, or doing light gaming, you can expect around 8 to 9 hours of screen time, which is excellent for a budget device. Even with heavier usage, you will likely end your day with some battery left. The phone supports 10-watt charging, which is quite slow. It takes around 2 hours to fully charge from 0 to 100%. If you're not a fan of waiting around for your phone to charge, this could be a minor annoyance. Let's circle back to what makes this phone unique: the stylus. The Moto G Stylus isn't just a marketing gimmick, it's a generally useful tool for quick sketches, note-taking, and even light photo editing. The built-in Note app is simple yet effective, allowing you to jot down ideas, doodle, or make quick annotations. It also comes in handy for precise navigation, especially if you are into digital art or just like scribbling. Motorola software makes good use of the stylus with customizable shortcuts that appear as soon as you remove it. You can also quickly access frequently used apps or create screen annotations. While it doesn't have the pressure sensitivity or advanced features of more premium styluses like the S Pen, for everyday use and casual creativity, it's a solid addition that adds more functionality to this budget device. So where does the Moto G Stylus stand? For under $300, it's a compelling option if you're looking for a budget-friendly device that goes beyond the basics. The built-in stylus is a key differentiator in this price range, making it great for students, creatives, or anyone who prefers taking notes the old-school way. It's not a performance powerhouse, but for everyday tasks, light gaming, and media consumption, it gets the job done. To recap, here are the main highlights: solid battery life, a decent display, a versatile stylus, and a clean software experience. On the downside, the cameras are average, performance can be a bit sluggish with demanding apps, and the charging speed is slow, but for the price, it's hard to complain. If you're someone who's on a budget but still wants a unique feature like a stylus, the Moto G Stylus offers plenty of value without breaking the bank. So that's it for my review of the Motorola Moto G Stylus. What do you think? Is the stylus a game changer, or is it just a nice to have feature? Let me know in the comments below. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if this video was helpful, and make sure to check out the description for links to find the most up-to-date pricing on this phone. See you in the next one.